Hey everybody, it's Garry Grahowich from Harmony Honda again. Just want to introduce you to the new 2018 Honda Accord. So what we got here is the Sport Sedan, new platinum white pearl. You can see it really shines in the light here. As you look to the front here, a little bit more of a snub nose front end. Coming around to the side, you can see it's smooth doors to the back. Some lines where they should be, giving it a little bit more aggressive, wider stance. Moving up to the mirrors here, you're going to notice that it has built-in LED signal lights into the mirrors. And the new system for locking the vehicle is now the touch bars instead of the button on the outside. New aggressive 235/40 R19 tires with the Honda rim here. Michelin tires, great tire to have on this new car. Coming over to the front end, we're going to continue on through to the black chrome flying H, as they call it, on the front grille. You're also going to see low beam LED jeweled headlights and LED fog lights at the bottom there. And as we come over to the aggressive front grille here, you're also going to see the new Honda sensing technology here now implemented into the front of the grille. So what we got underneath here is something totally new for the Accord. We have two engine sizes. This happens to be the 1.5 turbo. It's also available in a 2-liter turbo. This particular engine outputs 192 horsepower, so that is a gain in horsepower, as well as 192 foot-pounds of torque that's delivered to you at 1800 RPM. So not only is this car faster, lighter, but it's also more fuel efficient. Like your standard engine in a Honda, we have the VTEC engine, which is known in the Honda world. And as any other Honda engine, we also have the clearly seen color-coded brake fluid, oil, washer fluid, and of course a nice clean look with all the nice covers all around the engine compartment. Coming over to the passenger side, very similar to the driver's side, believe it or not. But what we do is we have the integrated turn signals, as I indicated before. And now the new Honda lane watch camera is now integrated right into the corner of the upper mirror. No longer is it protruding down the bottom, which gives it a nice clean look, and it'll probably help with some aerodynamics. Moving along to the windows here, again, lots of windows. Honda's always been known to have lots of window to steel ratio. Coming over to the swooping fastback back end. A little bit higher rear trunk area, but high visibility with all the extra windows that they have here. Coming around to the rear end of the car, what we have here is the new, of course, like I said, Sport Edition here. We're got the new taillights. Both taillights and brake lights are LED. Following down to the rear of the car here, bottom portion, we have the dual exhaust with the Sport Chrome finishers. Completing the fastback look of this vehicle, of course, is the nice sloped rear window and rear lid spoiler. Using the keyless access, we get access to the trunk here. We have a larger opening. We also have a larger trunk. It's 1 cubic foot bigger than the previous generation Accord. We also have a 60/40 split seat. This is the release for the back seat mechanisms to allow them to fold down. We also have the new clean look underneath here with all our storage for all our tools. Coming up to the driver's side of the car, what we have here is the standard keyless access. So put our hand into the door handle, beeps a couple times, the door is now unlocked, allows us to get into the vehicle without the use of a key. As you can see here, we have the new trim here on the Sport, nickel finish, both on the handles, up top, along the window buttons, and along with some nice soft touch materials. Panning over to the interior of the cockpit, you're also going to see more nickel finish and a combination leather cloth seating. So new steering wheel hosts a nice layout here. Volume buttons in the right places, channel buttons in the right places. On the leading edges here, which gives it a nice sportier look, is the Bluetooth hands-free buttons for your cell phone, and of course all your Honda sensing technology on the right-hand side of the steering wheel. And behind the steering wheel, of course, we do have the paddle shifters available on the Sport models, both 1.5 and 2-liter engines. So we got the new cluster here behind the steering wheel. We got our tachometer on one side, speedometer on the other. Great thing is that you can change it to see what you want to see. So we can mess around, change the range of fuel, speed and time, the audio, so if you want to know what you're listening to, it's all right there in front of you. So we have the new center stack here. Very similar to the 2018 Honda Odyssey, as a matter of fact. As you can see here, I've hit the home button, displaying all of our buttons that we can use. Some things to point out is that the new Accord has NFC Manager, allowing you to be able to pair your wireless Android device. Series I is free, of course, is still standard on these vehicles, along with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Great thing about the new system here is that they've gone back to the volume knobs. A lot of people wanted them back, so here they are. And of course, much easier to use buttons on the sides. Moving down to the center part of the stack, we have our dual climate control. As you can see, all of our options are right here. The great cool thing is that when you do turn down the temperature, you can see the knobs glow blue, and as you turn it up in temperature, they go red. Falling on either side of the console, of course, is your heated seats, now with 3 levels rather than 2. And down below, of course, we have the new storage compartment that can be closed and reopened, and plug your cell phone in for the CarPlay or Android Auto use. As we move down to the shifter, as you can see here, your standard shifter, it's very ergonomic, easy to use. Followed by the Econ button and the Sport button. Because this is the Sport Edition, if you pan up to the instrument cluster here, as I hit the Sport button, it turns everything red. It brings up your RPM gauge as well as your turbo button. You take it away and you're back to your regular RPM gauge. And then finally, they have gone to the electronic e-brake on the Accord. Pull up on it, as you can see, the red light illuminates, indicating that it is on, and to disengage, just push down. So that's it, everyone. This is the new 2018 Honda Accord Sport Sedan. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you'd like to come down and take a look at this beauty, come see me, Garry at Harmony Honda at 2550 Enterprise Way, Kelowna, British Columbia. Or you can call us at 250-860-6500. Thanks again.